Good evening, pepper lovers, and welcome back to another episode of Eating with Isotope. And today I've got a very interesting, quite different episode for you. Chili Crosser has once again sent me some pods. This time he sent me a bunch of his wild varieties that he's got. He sent me them in a little battery case, which I thought was quite funny. These are the pods he sent me. Quite small, so this is going to be little bite-sized reviews. So this one is Cap 1445. I believe it's C. Checoens, however you pronounce that. It's quite a long pod. So yeah, first pod is Cap 1445 C. Checoens. That's the pod. I'm told that these have some heat, but not too much. Not sure if you can see that. Yeah, it's mostly seeds. Now, the thing about wild capsicum is that they are very berry-like. The inside of them is very fleshy, very soft. So as I've de-seeded this one, I've also removed probably most of the flavour. But I've got 2 pods. Yeah, I'll give it a taste and give you my opinion. There's not much to it. Yeah, there's really not much to it. It's very watery, very fleshy inside. There is some heat, maybe like 100, 200 Scoville heat units, not much at all. The flavour is very, very much like capsicum annuum. If you've ever had like a red capsicum annuum pod, which is ornamental, then you probably know what I'm talking about. The flavour's quite sharp. There's not much sweetness, but there's also a kind of weird funky undertone in there. Can't quite put my finger on what it is. Maybe if I eat the other pod I'll be able to give more insight. Now for this other pod, I'm going to eat the whole thing, seeds and all. It's like a ornamental capsicum annuum had a little bit of berry flavour mixed in with it. That's best as I can describe it. It's like almost like a savoury raspberry flavour, and that's reaching quite a bit to get that, but it's not unpleasant. It's really not unpleasant. It's quite nice actually. I do like that one. So this one is Capsicum rhomboideum. So these plants are known for growing very tall. And then I think they have slightly yellow flowers. Very cool. I'll be growing it next year. Very interesting. So the inside is very common theme with these peppers. They're very much like berries. So the inside of that pepper really does look like a berry. There we go. Managed to get most of those seeds out. That took a while. That's the pod without the seeds. Let's try it. That has really surprised me. That was very sweet. Not much flavour, but the flavour that was there wasn't something I'd expect to taste in a pepper. It's really hard to put my finger on what it is. It's bizarre, it tastes so good. I'd grow that just for the flavour. I honestly would. Don't know, can't put my finger on it. Anyway, that was a great pod. There's another one in here. It's a little bit past its best just because I was too slow. I had it in the fridge for a couple of days. So I don't think I'll be eating this one, but I will be extracting the seeds from it. And last but not least, This is the C. tavari, capsicum tavari. It's a small red berry, and on the calyx there are no calyx teeth. So let me just dissect this one and I'll be right back. So yeah, there isn't much to say for this one. Once I've taken the seeds out, it's kind of just a fleshy kind of shell that's left. There's a tiny bit of flesh in there, but we'll give it a try. See, that one tastes nasty to me. Definitely tastes like plastic. Not sure whether that's because of the battery case or whether it's because of the pepper. There's some heat in there. Yeah, it tastes like plastic, and there's a building heat in that pepper. Least pleasant tasting of the lot. Hands down, my favourite out of those was the rhomboidium. Yeah, that one's nasty. It's not sitting nicely on my palate. I don't think I'll eat the other one. That one's definitely got more heat in than the Cap 1445, I would say. But yeah, that was a very interesting wild pepper tasting experience. Thank you very much, Chili Crosser, for sending over that little box of pods. That was very much appreciated. Now I've got some wild seeds in my collection, so I'll be starting them maybe at the end of the year and move them outside next year, and we'll have a nice little wild pepper garden. That'll be nice. So yeah, thank you very much for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.